Miracle Fish Catch. One sunny morning by the Sea of Galilee, Jesus' disciples were fishing, but no matter how hard they tried, their nets came up empty. Peter, James, and John were tired and a little sad. They needed fish to eat and to sell, but it seemed like there were none in the water that day. As the sun rose higher, Jesus appeared on the shore and called out, "Friends, have you caught any fish?" The disciples shook their heads and replied, "No, not even one." Jesus smiled and told them to cast their nets on the right side of the boat. Even though the disciples were tired, they listened to Jesus and tried once more. Just at that moment, a tiny little fish called the Galilee dwarf fish, the smallest fish in the sea, swam up to the net. Even though he was small, he wiggled and called to his fish friends, "Follow me. Let's help these kind people." Suddenly, hundreds and hundreds of fish swam together toward the disciples' net. The net began to fill up so quickly and heavily that the disciples could hardly pull it in. Peter's eyes grew wide with amazement. "Look at all these fish," he shouted. The tiny Galilee dwarf fish had helped lead the big fish and little fish into the net, and soon the boat was overflowing with their miraculous catch. The disciples laughed and cheered because Jesus had helped them in a wonderful way. They realized that when they listened to Jesus and trusted him, even the smallest helper could make a big difference. The tiny fish wiggled with joy, happy to have helped with a miracle. From that day on, the disciples remembered that with Jesus, nothing is impossible, and even the littlest ones can do great things.